Hi, this is Bill Scott, author of The Day That Satan Called. So, this is a little informal, but I'm here in the car, and I'm actually traveling through Winston-Salem, North Carolina, pulled over so I could talk to you. I know that there have been different people that have asked, is this book true? Is this a true book? Is it not a true book? If it is a true book, then why did you wait 20 years to write it? There's no way. This thing reads more like a Hollywood movie or something like that. I just wanted to respond. One, I don't know that there's anything I could ever do or say to convince people that the book is real. I can tell you that the vast majority of comments that I receive on Facebook, Twitter, in person, on radio interviews, whether it be paranormal, Christian radio, Christian television, magazines, even on YouTube, are that people do believe that they've had experiences that deal with the other side, with that is evil. I don't know if you've had a chance, but there's been a number of people that have commented that I have not had contact with that were back in the day, 20 years ago, and were involved in the situation at some point, and they have posted on their own saying, I was there. It happened as the author said. Recently, if you'll go to Amazon.com, The Day Satan Called, you know where the book is, just go ahead and scroll through some of the people that have written, but Susan from the book actually wrote. She was the one that went in, and she came into a room when we were talking with Lacey at the time, and demons were cutting in and out on the phone and yelling at us. And she walked in, and the phone went silent. And I write in the book, the demon just was quiet. I mean, we thought the phone hung up, right? And now you got to understand, it's a speakerphone. Nobody talked about Susan coming in. Nobody said Susan was coming. All of a sudden it was quiet, and you hear this most demonic voice that said, Susan, we've missed you. Where have you been? She had been involved in the occult many years ago. And that, at that point, really told me that we were dealing with something truly evil. But here we go. She had no idea the book had even been written. She walked into a store, saw The Day Satan Called, flipped it over, saw my picture, thought, oh my goodness, is this the story? And she starts reading and even finds herself in there and says, yeah, she was there. And that's exactly the way that it happened. One of the pastors has said, you know what? I was the guy that went to go look for Lacey that's in the book. Somebody else wrote, my goodness, I talked to the demon too. He said, I worked at the radio station. I worked after Bill did. And it would call late at night. It was the most unhuman voice. And so there's been a number of people that I haven't asked to say what I have said and written about is true. One guy wrote, hadn't talked to him in 20 years. He goes, Bill, do you remember back in the day you let me hear the tape? He says, I heard the tape before you destroyed them. Matter of fact, I've got 2 or 3 people that have said, we've listened to those tapes 20 years ago before it was ever even, destroyed. So, to the naysayers, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings on any level. I know it to be true. I'd say at least 95% of those that respond are going, you know what, we know it to be true. And then, of course, when I had people from 20 years ago that I haven't talked to that are going, yeah, I was there. It was true. That's the way I saw it. So I don't know if this helps or not. You do need to read the full book. I've gotten some comments that I thought have been rather ignorant, only because they hadn't read the entire book. You can read one chapter or watch a video, but you can't make a complete judgment without the other 20-some chapters. But anyways, hopefully this helps. And for those that read the book, I appreciate it. The book is doing very well. And the audio book, the paper book, the e-book. And I appreciate your support. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.